name is David Ellen, and I'm here to tell you about the field of firefighting. According to the National Fire Protection Association, in 2012, there was 1,375,000 fires in the U.S., with 2,855 people losing their lives and 16,500 were injured. This resulted in $12,427 million in losses and damages. The men and women that fight these facts do their best to try and keep these numbers as low as possible. There's approximately 1.1 million firefighters in the U.S., with about 300,000 full-time paid firefighters, and approximately 780,000 are volunteers. Though the field of firefighting is often a dangerous one, it gives men and women the chance to make a difference in somebody's life. Each of you listening could be one of these people in your life and deserve to know about the field. I've been a member of the volunteer fire department for 16 years. And I've started out as a firefighter and moved my way up to lieutenant, captain, and then up until 2010, the birth of my daughter, I was the assistant chief. I've also been the vice president on our board of directors and also a board member. During the minutes that follow, I will discuss the field of fire service, its history, equipment, the experience, and the characteristics necessary to be in this line of work. Now that you have an overview, let's look at this a little deeper. Firefighting is the oldest profession dating back to the Roman Empire, where Caesar Augustus developed the first fire brigade with picks, ladders, and buckets. Ben Franklin brought firefighting to America in 1736 and was made up of all volunteers. The first female joined in 1815, and now females are 47% of all firefighters. Firefighting has come a long way since the Roman Empire, with 31,500 departments in the U.S. The equipment has also come a long way from pickaxes and buckets. We still have the pickaxes, but the buckets have been replaced with fire trucks. The fire hose was invented back in 1672 by a Dutch inventor, making the speed and amount of water moved much greater. In 1725 came the fire engine, and today we have bigger and better fire trucks. Trucks coming from 500 gallons of water up to 1,500 gallons of water. We also have ladder trucks that reach anywhere from 50 foot up to 110 foot, and some go even higher. This brings me to my second point. Being an effective firefighter takes continuous training in order to protect the victims as well as ourselves. The NFPA sets the standards and rules and regulations for training and safety codes. Some of the training that you have to do, of course, is interior firefighting, showing how to properly handle the fire hose, fire extinguishers, how to safely raise and lower a ladder, how to handle and use an axe. We also have saws, cordless and corded saws. We also have hydraulic and air equipment that we have training on. Some of the other training that we do is for vehicles, and how to safely remove a victim from a car accident. This brings me to my final point. To be a firefighter, it takes compassion, self-control, ethics, and the ability to be a team player. Jeremiah 22:3 says, "Do what is right and just and rescue from the hand of the oppressor." This is what a firefighter does on a daily basis. The firefighter is often a beacon of light, as mentioned in Isaiah 58:10. They give hope and provide safety to those in trouble. This brings me to my conclusion. As we have discussed, the job of a firefighter, whether paid or volunteer, is one of integrity and honor. High standards are necessary not only to have a professional environment, but to also maintain safety of both firefighters and the public. The profession has stood the test of time with very little change other than the advancement of technology. It will always be a necessary part of society, and the men and women remain a brotherhood. Are you looking to serve your fellow man? Do you live for adventure and adrenaline? Do you want to work in a field where you can go home knowing that you've made a change in somebody's life? Then maybe you need to look at your local department and see about volunteering. Thank you.